blockchain analytics firms that have attempted to calculate just exactly how much the team behind the meme coin have made, and it's estimated at around over $300 million as of mid-March this year.
President Trump's financial disclosure form has just been released. It reveals earnings of tens and tens of millions of dollars just from his stake in a family-backed cryptocurrency firm from last year. His son, Donald Trump Jr., was asked about it during an interview.
I think it was $57.7 million in income from the crypto company World Financial Liberty that you guys are associated with. World Liberty Financial. So he does benefit financially from your enterprises, you and Eric,
he has
right?
ownership, but he doesn't touch it, right? That's all walled off. Eric and I are the signatories on that. We manage the trust. We don't talk to him about it. He doesn't, get involved in that. But he did say and ran on a campaign that he was going to be an active proponent for crypto. Yeah. And again, it's because the people that we used to be able to call here no longer took our calls. We weren't just going to pick up our ball, go home, get in a corner, suck our thumb and cry for mommy. We actually said, hey, we're going to fight back, and we're going to take these things that we think are unfair and unjust, and we're going to fix that.
So the president doesn't handle the growing fortune, but it is his fortune and it is growing. Analysis from the Wall Street Journal shows Trump holdings amount to, around $1.7 billion at the time of counting. And that takes in ventures in real estate, merchandising, investments in companies like Apple. Vicky Wang covers crypto for the Wall Street Journal. Hello to you, Vicky.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming, Vicky. It is clear that President Trump is very, very rich, and he's grown vastly richer just since taking office for a second term.
Yeah, the latest financial disclosure shows that, according to our analysis, that his holdings through 2024 were valued at roughly $1.7 billion. And this includes sort of many assets from his golf resorts to merchandising deals to stock investments such as Apple and Berkshire Hathaway, as well as his holdings in the company's crypto venture called World Liberty Financial.
Yeah, and he launched that Trump coin cryptocurrency, didn't he, on the very eve of his inauguration? I mean, is there any clear sense of what that's worth to him as of now?
Because he launched it earlier this year, so it's not included in the financial disclosure that was just filed. However, there's many blockchain analytics firms that have attempted to calculate just exactly how much the team behind the meme coin have made, and it's estimated at around over $300 million as of mid-March this year.
Hundreds of millions of dollars. And for every transaction, this is right, isn't it? Every transaction on that cryptocurrency, a slice goes to the Trump-controlled company. We're talking about hundreds of millions of those coins still being held in reserve, and there's no tracing who's buying. If someone wanted to pour money into that company's account, into the company's pocket, well, it's very easy to do, and no knowing who's doing it.
Yes, anyone can buy this token, the Trump coin, which is a meme coin, a type of cryptocurrency known for its mostly speculative value instead of anything else. And people all over the world can buy it. So unless they disclose it themselves, you don't exactly know who's buying it. However, one way that we have found out recently that who's been buying the Trump meme coin is because the president himself hosted a dinner for the 220 largest holders of the Trump meme coin last month. So at least around 200 people attended this dinner, and they are holders of the Trump meme coins. And through that, we have known that some of these holders are like big crypto billionaires and mostly people working within the crypto industry.
I mean, in another world, Vicky, just this story would be generating huge headlines and an awful lot of controversy. I mean, it is fair to say the president is using his presidential status to make an enormous amount of money, isn't it?
Yes, a lot of critics have said that this is sort of an unprecedented blurring of the lines between the president's business interest and his office, that this sort of has never happened before, that he's promoting his private businesses in a way that's really high profile and unheard of for any presidents before him. And indeed, especially his activities in crypto, he has just in a matter of a few months, he and his family has started a series of crypto ventures that sort of reach into every corner of the industry, and it's continuing to grow, and it's becoming an ever expanding crypto empire.
Yeah, and we haven't even mentioned the Qatari gift of a $400 million jet as a gift, and the fact that the president or his team asked for it, even though it's been called a gift to the Defense Department. Can you just walk us through just some of these other enormously valuable assets? I'm thinking of the golf course in Miami, Mar-a-Lago, the Bible sales. Just give us a sense of that.
Yeah, so just outside of the crypto digital assets, President Trump has stakes in a lot of other assets as well, such as his stakes in stocks like Apple, Berkshire Hathaway, ExxonMobil, and then he's stake in Mar-a-Lago, which sort of earned more than $50 million last year. And then he also has licensing deals for this thing called non-fungible tokens, which are just digital trading cards. He has launched 4 collections of them, and those have also earned him about $1.2 million in licensing fee. And then you also have Trump sneakers and Trump fragrances and many other sort of consumer products that the president has licensed his name and likeness to, and those have also generated a lot of profits for him.
Yeah, and lastly, what about the companies and business leaders who paid millions into President Trump's inauguration fund, and by happy coincidence are in line for favourable treatment from the government?
Yes, for the inauguration fund, a lot of companies have donated millions of dollars to the fund itself, and that includes a lot of executives from the crypto industry as well, that they have donated millions of dollars to the fund, and they also participated in many sort of activities and fundraisers that the weekend before the inauguration.
Okay, well, it's good work if you can get it. Vicky Wang at the Wall Street Journal, thank you.
Today we're here to introduce Trump Mobile. We've partnered with some of the greatest people in the industry to make sure that real Americans can get true value from their mobile carriers. A big part of what we've done right now in the world has been focused on technology for people who have been underserved, whether that's been in crypto or anything else. But one of the places where we felt there was lackluster performance was in the mobile industry. And with Trump Mobile, we're going to be introducing an entire package of products that people can come, they can get telemedicine on their phone for one flat monthly fee, roadside assistance in their cars, unlimited texting to 100 countries around the world. And we've partnered with some of the best to really bring something unique to the American people.
We're going to include, as Pat said earlier and Don had said earlier, telemedicine. So this way, if you have an issue or a problem, you use your Trump mobile phone. You make a call to a doctor that's available to you 24/7, 365. That doctor can write you a prescription. You can take that prescription to CVS, have that prescription filled out, supplied for you, all at no additional cost. This is all part of your Trump mobile program.
But we're also spending a lot of time in the technology field. Everybody knows what we've done in crypto. I think we've got the greatest projects in crypto, and more our company is evolving into various sectors. And but there is kind of a key to that, and that is America, right? I mean, the fact that all your customer service will be done in America. It's going to be done in St. Louis, Missouri. I hope I was allowed to give that out. And making phones in America. It's about time we bring products back to our great country, and it's about time we disrupt this space.